In this video, I'm going to be showing you a Shopify website that's done $1 million in revenue, $500,000 in revenue in just one single month with around about 30 to 40% profit margin. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Satan, known as the ECOM King, and in this video I'm going to be showing you one of the most craziest, one of the most clever, one of the most mind-blowing strategies one of these brands have used to be able to dominate the market in the men's beauty niche. Now, I've nearly been in this industry for 5 years and I've never seen something as impressive as this, something as just mind-blowing. I'm honestly so excited to show you all of these tips that this brand used to absolutely dominate the market since 2020 and generate $1 million in revenue. Some of the things that you're going to learn in this video is how this brand took such a basic generic product and made it viral. Now, a massive shout out to my business partner Matthias, because he's the one who shared this with me, and he also gave me the lowdown on basically what this brand's been doing and how they've been able to achieve this insane results and success. Now, you probably can tell I'm super excited today because I'm so excited to show you this brand and what they've been able to achieve with this insane marketing strategy. Now, before I actually get on to showing you this, guys, please grab a pen and paper because you will learn so much in this video that you can put into your own e-commerce brand and your own dropshipping business. Now, talking about e-commerce brands, make sure that you subscribe to my new YouTube channel. It's a second YouTube channel where I'll be covering everything that you need to know about starting an e-commerce brand and how to scale an e-commerce brand. So the first thing that I'm going to do, guys, is show you the website, because this is one of the most impressive, one of the most unique ways I've seen a brand operate, and the website is called eu.bulls.co. Now, to give you some context on this website, it's a website that's selling a men's grooming product to keep themselves nice and tidy down in the private part of a men's body. Now, you can see they've got the logo right here. It's just letters Bulls, and you can see they've used a white and blue color scheme, and that's because of color psychology. Obviously, it's made for men, this website, so white and blue is very masculine. Then you can see on the right hand side they've got the About Us, and then on the far right hand side where the shopping cart normally is, so when you buy a product it gets added to the shopping cart, instead of them having a shopping cart icon, they've got a man's private parts there, and this will tie in with the whole website in a minute, but it's super funny. Then if we look down, you can see free track shipping with a globe, and that's what I like to do on my own personal websites. Then you can see on the home strip they've got an image of a man with these garden scissors, and he's cutting a bush, and obviously that's in reference to a man's bush, of course. So that's the reference there, and again you'll see this pan throughout of the website. Then if you look on the left hand side, you can see it says here, we save bulls, and obviously they're referring to men's private parts. Then if we scroll down, you can see it says, struggling to get your balls on fleek? We feel you trimming the bush with a controversial razor can get ugly. We've got your back and sack with a trimmer that will get your grooming game. No scratches, no damage, just balls as smooth as you are. Now, again, you're probably laughing at this, and honestly, I can't do this without laughing because these guys have executed this strategy so well. So if you haven't already found out, and you're probably thinking, you're probably sitting there like, oh my God, Cam, I've never thought you'd do something like this, talk like this, or show this. At the end of the day, these guys have taken a comedian, a laughing, a humor approach to their brand. They're not taking a serious approach to this. They're trying to get men to laugh, because as we know, this website is just purely for men, and as we know, men can be very immature, and the age range for the audience on this website is between 18 and 30 years old, and between those men typically are very immature. So when they look at this and they read this, they are going to giggle, they are going to laugh, and guess what? They're going to share it with their friends, which obviously makes a viral effect. Now, you can see on the right hand side, instead of showing a man's real pair of, obviously, you know what, they're showing a cactus instead, and they've used a cactus as a reference to a man's body part throughout their whole branding system. And you can see to the left hand side they've got this razor, because again, like I said, the razor is the product that they're selling you. They're trying to sell you a razor that's the best for man's private parts in terms of grooming it, no scratches and whatnot, like I just explained a minute ago. Then if we scroll down a little bit further, you can see balls trimmer. Nobody wants to be the owner of a pair of basic balls. You know, the ones we're on about, sad, scruffy and neglected. So again, guys, you can see straight away these guys have done the copywriting so insane. It correlates with the audience that'll be reading this on another level, and again, people are just going to laugh their way through this website. It keeps them on the website because they're entertained. There isn't going to be any bounce rate, and on the left hand side they're showing the trimmer that can obviously give you the results that you're going to want. Then if it says here, if you're tired of nicking your sack to the balls, trimmer is designed to glide over those bad boys using sack safe TM technology. technology, no snags, no cuts, just beautiful shining. It's glow up the century. So guys, again, I find it super funny, this website, but again, they've done $1 million in revenue. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. These guys have done some insane success, and they've been able to do it purely based off this marketing angle being so funny, so humor, just so relatable to the age range that are coming to this website. Then if we scroll down the website, you can see here, as seen in, and then it's got a man with, again, the garden trimmer on another bush, and you can see it says they've been seen in Lad Bible, Daily Mail, Metro, some massive news publications. Now, the one that is the most important to me is the Lad Bible one, and the reason why it's so important is because Lad Bible is the definition of this brand. It's a very famous Facebook page, you might even follow them yourselves, where they share loads of funny content around about boys and just stuff like that, just anything humor that boys can relate with. And again, this website is selling a trimmer that will relate to people that follow Lad Bible, so it's just so well correlated, and it's just, I find it so impressive how they've been able to do this. Then if we carry on scrolling down, you can see here, nick your sack, send it back. So again, this is very clever. They put, think we've ballsed up. If you've experienced any snags or cuts whatsoever, get in touch, we'll deal with it. We're that confident in our sack safe technology. Then it shows a Giphy of a men cutting tennis balls, and obviously the tennis ball is crying, which is in reference to blood, of course, obviously the snagging on men's you know what. So again, very great way to humorize a bad topic. So if somebody's bought this, had a bad experience, what better way to basically make a little bit of a humor out of it than doing it like this. So again, nobody could have done this any better than these guys. Then if we scroll down, they've got the testimonials that say thousands of happy you know what. Then it's showing the slideshow of all the testimonials, photo testimonials, and again, this is great for building trust with people that haven't bought from this website yet. Then if we look at their footer, you can see it says join the cool stuff. I'm not going to say the word, don't want to demonetize the video, we won't spam, and then it's the basic footer. So you're probably thinking, after I've shown you the homepage, Cam, what the hell have you just shown me? This is one of the funniest websites I've ever seen. Now let me give you the psychology behind the clever and the magic behind this. Now when somebody hard sells you something from a business point of view, so I'm going to be showing you another website that sells a similar product. Now they're coming across in a very professional manner, very professional, no humor about it, just professionalism. Now when somebody tries to sell you something like that, you have your guard up because you feel like you're being sold to. But with these guys, they're trying to have a joke with you, trying to have a laugh with you, so your guard is going to be completely down or a lot lower than the other kind of company that's trying to sell to you. So then that way they're going to get a higher conversion rate because you're already open to being sold to. So if you look at it like from that, then you start to see where the magic is taking place with this branding strategy. So guys, now I'm going to show you another website selling a men's private part trimmer, and as you can see, it's very professional looking, and you might have heard of this brand already because it is a very big global brand, and I'm sure you guys would have heard of them. Now as you can see, the website does look very nice, very professional, very good to the eye, but again, they don't have any of that humor. It's just professionalism in the website. There's no humor, it's literally just specifications, high quality photos, nothing out of the ordinary like the other website. And that's what I was trying to say to you guys before. These guys are trying to professionally sell it to you, the other guys are trying to sell to you in more of a humor form, which would work better especially for these kind of products. So guys, now I'm going to be showing you the product page for this website, and again, this has been done to a impressive level of detail. The advertising strategy has just been embedded in your subconscious mind from the little things they do. So if you look on the left hand side, you can see they've got some lifestyle photos of the product in the bath, because that's where obviously you'll be using it, in the shower. Then you've got another lifestyle photo of a guy leaning on a bathtub going to use it. Now if you look on the left hand side, bottom left hand side, they're using little circle icons as the image changes. Now obviously little circle icons can also look like balls, so of course that ties back into their brand. Now normally on websites you have either just a slide over or a square slide over. You don't normally have circles like this that look like balls. So again, another clever subconscious little advertising strategy they've used on the product page. Then if we go over to the actual product description, it's the same one on the home description, and if you read it, again, it ties in really well with their target audience. They're going to read that and think, damn, these guys are so true and so funny at the same time. Their their purchasing barrier is a lot lower. They're not scared to be sold to because they're just laughing through the product. Now, if we look at the buying packages this website offers, you can see you can buy the basic trimmer for €64, or you can buy the trimmer and a blade subscription, because obviously the blades are the metal part of the razor and you're going to need to replace those every few months. You can see you can buy that with a subscription of a blade for only €54, which is 15% cheaper than buying it just on its own. That way they're going to get you into a monthly subscription. That way the customer lifetime value is going to increase. So although they're making 15% off the order in terms of initially, over the long period of time, they might make an additional, let's say, €100 off you because you're now in a subscription service. So they're making less to start with, but over the long period of time, they're going to be making a lot more because of that subscription. And this is a great way to get customer lifetime value, and that's how you get your profits really, really high. Now, if we look at the next package, you can see it's a €10,000 package where they're selling you a 24 cold carat shaving tweezer. Now, when I first saw this, I thought these guys are not being serious. This is a joke. And then I actually realized these guys are not joking. They're being serious. So they're actually offering a package and it says groom like a Don. Obviously, this is for those guys that are between 18 and 30 that either have rich parents, either they're very wealthy and they're thinking, you know what, why not buy something for €10,000 because I can say I grew myself with a €10,000 tweezer. So it's just like a bragging thing. So it's something they use. I'm sure they don't get lots of orders, but I'm sure they get a few, and that's definitely going to help with the profits and just basically the whole revenue structure, which is absolutely insane. Now you can see where the traditional buy now button would be on the website. Instead of having a buy now button, they've got add to sack button. And again, you know what that means if you've been following this throughout the video. And if you click on it, add to sack, you can see if you scroll back up to the top, you can now see in the top right hand side, you've got one added to the sack. And again, it's just very, very small detail, but very, very funny. And when people are buying, they're just going to be laughing through the process, not taking it too serious. So it's going to increase the conversion rates because people are less likely to be like, oh, I'm buying something online, I'm a bit scared. It's their fears are going to be a lot lower because instead of being feared, they're just laughing through the process. So it just works so well. And those small subtle details are just so crazy. Now, if we scroll down on the website, they've got some more strips of the product, and you can see here sack safe technology, and they talk a little bit about that. Shower-proof, powerful and cordless, micro trimming teeth. And then on the right hand side, they've got Watts balls with their question mark, and you can see they've got the image of the guy leaning over the bathtub, and then they've got another image of a guy with a lawnmower. And if you reference those two images together, you obviously know what they're trying to say, and it's just so clever and so funny. Then if you scroll down, they've got that guarantee again. If they accidentally nick your sack, then you can get a refund or get a replacement. Then they've got their frequently asked questions, and that's pretty much the product page over. They've got their customer reviews, and then they've got their image reviews from Luke's, which is really cool as well. So again, product page has been done to an insane standard, insane advertising standard. It's just so good. So for those guys that want to know what theme these guys are using, they're using the Development KO Recharge custom theme. They've got the EU Cookie Bar GDPR compliance rule app. Now that's important because they're advertising only in the EU. They need to make sure that they're GDPR compliant so they don't get into any issues. Then if we look at the product statistics, the only thing that I care about on this page is when they first published a product, which was back on the 28th of September 2019. They last published a product 6 months ago, and you can see they've got 3 products in total in terms of what's on their website. So guys, now I want to show you the Facebook ads that this brand is running on Facebook, and you can see in total they're running 91 ads. And the reason why I want to show you this is because you're probably thinking, how is a brand like this selling a product like this on Facebook and not get into any policy violations like showing sensitive parts of the body and stuff like that? Now I'm going to be showing you that right now, and the way they've done it is just so clever, and they've been able to perfect it and be so scalable with it and so successful with it. So if we scroll down, you can see straight away one of these ads right here, instead of showing in the thumbnail a real body part, they're showing a fruit with the razor. So you can see it says smoothest balls ever, and instead of showing a real pair of them, they're showing some fruits together, then they're doing it. Now if you look on the right hand side, this one just makes me laugh. You can see they're showing smoothest balls ever again, but instead they're showing a cactus that obviously represents the body part, and it represents it pretty accurate in terms of how it could look. So again, that's super funny. That's how they've been able to get around this Facebook policy potential ban, which is just insanely funny. So guys, now I'm going to be showing you one of the videos that this brand is running, because a lot of the ads that are running are just image ads, and you can see the first part of the video says, "My girlfriend loves my smooth you know what," and then it's got a man with the skin potatoes in his hands to reference the smoothness of them, and then you got a woman actually touching them, and obviously for men to watch this that are between 18 and 30 years old, they're probably thinking, "Oh my god, I wish my girlfriend was like that with me." So it's a very good marketing angle. Now for some people they might be thinking this is just inappropriate, but you got to understand there is a market, there's different markets out there, and you must adapt into that market, and these guys have found the best way to adapt, and they've been able to seek the rewards, which is generating millions of dollars in revenue. Now if we carry on playing the video, you can see in the bottom left they've got the GQ logo and the Lad Bible logo. Now this is just ways to build trust and rapport, because at the end of the day, people that are watching this will already know about Lad Bible, because they're the kind of people that they want as their target market. So if they can see Lad Bible sponsor this video or have been endorsed by them, then you're probably thinking, yes, I can trust these guys because Lad Bible does. Now if we carry on playing the video, you can see here it says get the trimmer, and it shows the man holding the trimmer in the bathroom. Then if we carry on, it shows another man saying shave the different body parts you can shave. Then it shows a guy in the shower. Now instead of them showing the sack safe technology on a real pair, they're obviously showing it you on a balloon, because a balloon is very fragile, and they're showing that it doesn't even pop a balloon. Then they're showing it a guy nicking it on his arm to see if it bleeds, and it doesn't. Then they're showing it's shower proof as well, and then it finishes off by saying 92% of partners prefer obviously men with smooth parts. Now this is good because they're using scientific facts, and when men watch this they're probably thinking, damn, if that's true then obviously I want mine to be the same, so women prefer mine. So it's a great way to finish off the video, very very powerful. Then it says we save you know what, their branding at the end of the video. Now their video was only 19 seconds long guys, 19 seconds, not 30, not 60, 19 seconds long. And the thing that is amazing about this is the video view watch time is going to be very very high, which means their lookalike audiences are going to be insanely great for that. So guys, now I'm going to be showing you another video ad that these guys are running, and you can see the opening scene shows a woman, and it says, "What do your so-and-so deserve?" Then it shows her going into the bathroom, shows somebody, it says cuts, then it says smiles, then it says obviously the product name with a green tick, then it shows a guy unboxing it and then using it, then it shows a woman and then a guy as well, and then it shows basically her saying that the guy is getting the rewards from it, are seeking the benefits from it. And for a guy to watch that's only 15 seconds long, they're probably thinking, I wish my girlfriend could do the same in terms of say, oh, how good the product is for me. So again, very powerful. They understand the psychology behind this target audience, and they've nailed it. So guys, that's just a couple of the ads that they're running in the UK. Now they're running 92 ads in total in the UK, and they're running ads in every single other European country. So they're absolutely going nuts with the ads. Now this goes back to what I was saying to you guys before in my high budget Facebook strategy, which is testing creatives is the key to success with Facebook. And you guys can see, just going through their ad library, they've got loads of different creatives. They've got at least 30 different creatives. So when I say test loads of different creatives, this is just proof that it works so well, and these are the reasons why people are able to get great results on Facebook. So guys, something else that I want to show you with their Facebook ads, and like I was saying to you before, this is a European business, a European brand, e-commerce brand. They're running ads in every EU country. I've filtered it by Denmark. They've got 89 ads being run in Denmark, and you can see that their creatives are now being translated into Danish. Their ad copies, their videos, everything is now in Danish. Now this is so important when you find a winning product. Let's say you're drop shipping, you find a winning product. Let's say 2 countries, Germany, one of them being one of your best winning countries. You might want to change your English ad into a German ad, because that way you're going to get better results. So what I'm trying to say here guys, take some of their success into your own business, which is if you're testing in different countries and you've got a big budget, change every ad into the language of that country. Or if you found a winning country from, let's say, the e-packet countries, and let's say, like I said, Germany is your winning country, change your creative now into Germany and run that just to Germany, because you'll see better CPMs and better results. So this is another thing that I wanted to show you that the big guys are doing to get the best results with Facebook. So I want to show you their Instagram page for this e-commerce brand, and you can see their logo is their brand name around in a circle, and I think that looks really really good, and it's very unique. Not many people do it like this, which again shows their uniqueness in the marketplace. And if you look at their story highlights, they've got community, the different countries that they mainly advertise in, comments and press. Then they got their bio, which is stuff made for your so-and-so. GQ, the other magazines they've been published in, Save Trees When You Trim Your So-and-so. Then they've got their website name. Now their Instagram page is not serious, and this is something that correlates back in with their advertising structure. All they're posting is memes. They're actually only posting memes. They're not posting pictures of their product. They're not posting pictures of reviews. They're not posting pictures of how to use their product. They're just posting memes that can correlate with their product. And this fits their advertising structure so well, and it's so congruent that it sticks with people, and this is what gives them the viral effect. So guys, I want to show you some other things that contribute to the success of this e-commerce brand. Now don't get me wrong, this e-commerce brand did the advertising so well. Now every other brand that sells a men's trimmer did not advertise the same way these guys did. They were in a crowded market. They were able to go down a different way of advertising. That's what made them stood out from the crowd, and that's what made them go viral. Now you can see Entrepreneur wrote an article in the men's grooming industry saying men's grooming is one of the most underrated underdog industries in the grooming industry. Now this was written back in 2019, 25th of March. Now the business, the e-commerce brand that I'm talking about today, started back in September. So that just shows in the same year this got published, this article, they were able to take advantage of the men's beauty industry being so just not as great as the women's, and be able to go in there with a unique marketing angle and interrupt it and make a name for themselves. So guys, I want to show you the Google Trends as well for two search terms that correlated with their success. So you can see men's grooming and men's trimmer. Men's trimmer being in red, men's grooming being in blue. And remember, they started back in 2019 September. Now you can see in November, the actual search terms grew really, really big. And you can see they went trending really, really well. And then they slowed down a little bit, and then back into 2020, the 28th of March, they're starting to rise again. And this correlates with the success they actually had, which is very, very interesting because it shows to you that they jumped on a trend in such a unique way. A lot of people would have jumped on that trend and took the same approach. These guys jumped on the trend, took a different approach, saw the outgoings and saw the rewards. So guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be showing you how the gentleman that owns this brand could have started his journey back in 2019 September, and how he could have started his process through where he is now. Now, don't recommend anybody who's watching this to copy it or whatever. Don't be a copycat. Don't be unethical. It's just not fair. I'm only showing you this so you guys can get some context how he could have turned something very, very small into something very, very big, so you guys can do this with something else, potentially with a different product. So what I've done is I've come to Alibaba. I found a product that's very similar to his. There's only a few little things that are different, and you can see Alibaba is all about buying in bulk, and you can see 1,000 to 3,000 pieces is going to cost you 6.90 cents per unit, $6.90 per unit. Now again, the more you order, obviously the cheaper the unit price comes down. Now when you basically buy in bulk as well from Alibaba, you can also brand this product. So with the product that the other guy is selling, obviously it's branded. If you buy in bulk from Alibaba, you can brand it, you can get your logo put onto the product. Now in terms of the packaging as well, with Alibaba, when you buy in bulk, you can also ask them to do private packaging. Now you can see you can come to places like Placeit and you can create your packaging, and you can see I've done one here as an example. Now again, don't be copying guys, it's not fair. I've only just done this to show you how you guys can take the same approach for a different brand or a different store. You can come to Placeit, I'll leave all the links in the description for all this stuff, and you can get your mock-ups made, send them to a package creator, package designer, maker, and then get that sent to the fulfillment center as well. Then that way you've got your custom packaging as well. So guys, you're probably thinking, how did that e-commerce brand come up with their unique photos for their creatives and their website? You can come to Fiverr and search for gigs like this, and I'll leave these in the description if you guys want them. And what you can do is you can send that product to these professional photographers, models, and what they'll do is they'll take photos for you. And you can see this is an example here. You can see they've got loads of examples on their gigs, and these guys will do all the professional photography for you, so you can use it in your ads and whatnot. So guys, you're probably thinking, where did that e-commerce brand get their video ads made? Where did they get the video content? Where did they get the Giphy content? Now I can't tell you the exact place they got it from because I don't know, but what I can tell you is where you can go to get this kind of stuff done, and where I've previously gone to get it done, which is Fiverr. And you can get some really, really good gigs on Fiverr. Not everything on Fiverr is great, but if you go to the good ones, which I'll be recommending, you will get some great results from it. So this woman here is amazing. She's got 101 reviews, 5 stars. She's got a great portfolio. You can see here the portfolio. and it just shows her using different products that she's been sent. And you can see this product itself has been on AliExpress before. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this before, and you can see she's being recorded with it, and you can see she's using it, very good quality, very good definition, and again, that has been on AliExpress, and you can see somebody sent her that product. She's done the recording. It starts from $300, the packages, and it goes all the way up to about $700. Again, it's not cheap to get custom content made, but it's definitely the best approach if you're wanting to go down the branded route. So guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be showing you how my business partner Matthias was able to find out how much money this website was making, because this website's not listed on any exchange website or any selling website, so you can't really work out how much money accurately they've made, but you can base it off certain numbers and certain industry standards to work out a rough figure. So that's what I'll be showing you right now, because a lot of you guys that are watching this so far might be like, you know what, the website was cool, the marketing strategy was cool, but did they actually make any money from it? So if we look at the total visits for the website, they've had around about 325 visitors over the last 6 months. We can do basic calculations, guys. If the industry standard in e-commerce is 2%, that's the lower end of standard. That converts to around about 6,500 sales. Most likely we're close to 13,000 if we're being honest, but that's the low end of it, guys. So let's just base it on the lowest end. So if we look at the second image, the top destination sites, from the image we can see that roughly 70% of people sign up for the middle option with the subscription model. The standard amount of months a person is subscribed to a service is 6 months. So they will make an extra 18 euros in revenue. This will give us a standard value per customer of 70 euros, meaning the revenue would have been between 455,000 euros to 910,000 euros. Again, that's the lower end. And if we convert that into dollars, it's around about $1 million. So if we base this off middle ground numbers, this would be 519,000 euros to 1,040,000 euros. Again, these are based off the last 6 months. So guys, again, that's the low end of the numbers in terms of what we've calculated. If we calculate the higher end, it'd be a lot more. So guys, something else that I found online which was able to help me in terms of how much money this guy actually made from this brand was this article made by Lad Bible, a young entrepreneur from Milton Keynes who started a business making razors for men to shave. He was able to do £500,000 in just under 1 month. So guys, when I was showing you the numbers before, it was definitely the lower end, because this guy was able to do £500,000 in just 1 month. Now, a massive shout out to this guy who started the brand. There was 2 of them that started it. They're from Milton Keynes. Massive shout out to them. They've done some impressive things, and I can't be more proud of seeing other UK entrepreneurs kill it in the scene, because at the end of the day, it's not easy to leave school and make a lot of money. So for those that are watching this who are in school or thinking about leaving school, or are thinking, is entrepreneurship good, is e-commerce good, this is just proof that this stuff is insanely impressive. So guys, that is it for today's case study. Let me know if you enjoyed this one in the comment section below. Let me know if you've learned something in the comment section below, and I'll catch you on the next video.